How's it feel to be back here tonight?
I am really excited to be back here in Hamtramck for this wonderful event. It's almost like a fairy tale to me. As a young boy, I came to where this building has been built. It was a playground that had basketball courts on it, and luckily for me, all the greatest players in the Detroit area would play here. And one day I went from one of the side baskets to the big basket here, and it was such an emotional treat for me. I remember everybody left, and I stayed here and said, this was like playing in Madison Square Garden. And I said, I don't ever want to go to the side baskets again. And then I got to play against some great players here, Spencer Haywood, Mal Daniels, who went to Pershing, and so many other guys. And it was the number one factor in me becoming a NBA basketball player.
If you had to say one thing to that little boy on that playground, knowing that tonight this basketball court will be named after you, like, what would you say to that little boy?
Well, you know, I'm not really comfortable with egotistical things, just not part of my makeup, but I would think that when you think about a skinny, shy kid who grew up on Nagel Street here, and we were poor, that he makes his way to a playground, gets off the street, doesn't get in trouble, and then one day they are naming the court after you. It's a fairy tale. In real life, it's a fairy tale.
A lot of love here tonight and everything. Let's talk about the atmosphere here. That's here to see you and to see this monumental moment.
Yeah. You know what I like about these things? Again, not the ego stuff. It gives me an opportunity to thank the people who have helped me. And I'm so grateful for the city, to the city of Hamtramck, for all the great facilities we had. And this is a small area, only 2 square miles. We have had Little League world champions. We have had Pony League. We had Peaches Barkowitz, who went to Wimbledon at 15. All that stuff happened in this city because the people of this city, you know, want to take care of their young people.
I would be remiss if I didn't ask you about the #1 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines. When you watch them play, what is the one thing that you see that is making this team go? You know,
Yeah.
and obviously sky's the limit once the tournament.
Yeah, well, I get so excited when I see the Wolverines take the court. Man, they are gigantic, they're fast, they're very well coached. I love the coach. I've talked to him thinking maybe I could get somebody to help him. He already knows everything. He plays modern basketball. He knows what he's doing, and I think there's a lot of wonderful days in the future for the Wolverines.
Maybe NCAA championship in the future?
I think there's a good chance.
One more question. Obviously, an extraordinary basketball person like yourself, you know, the Pistons, obviously, the Detroit Pistons, another good team, #1 team in the Eastern Conference. When you watch them play, what's the one thing that you talk to you?
Well, first of all, I'm very happy for Detroit. The Pistons were always my favorite team growing up. I do have a connection to them now. In fact, the guy who is a consultant to them, Dennis Lindsay, he started in Houston, and he's a great basketball mind, and everywhere he's gone, those teams have improved. Same thing here in Detroit. So I'm happy for Detroit. I'm happy for Dennis.
All right, Coach, I appreciate this.
All right.
Anything that you want to add?
No, that's good. Thank you, man.
So much.
Thank you.
Thank you.